Hey y'all, it's Kayla here. So I wanted to come and give you an update. I am officially inside my lab, TBF Diagnostic, physical location 2916 2A, Evanston, Illinois 60201. So anyways, let's get into it, honey. This whole thing with HRSA stopping claims tomorrow night is nerve-wracking. So in regards to my provider roster, right? So I sent in again another provider roster after talking with HRSA representative, or I should say United Healthcare representative, Thursday. Sent it in Friday. Today I got the email my provider roster was accepted. So let me tell you what the problem was for the last month and a half that I have literally been trying to fill out one of the simplest forms out there. Your taxonomy code, well, let's talk about mine. I put it as a clinical laboratory because that was my aim for TBF Diagnostic, to be a clinical medical laboratory. And talking with my friend Troy, he was like, no, you're not a clinical laboratory. You're not there yet. Change your taxonomy code. I'm like, what do I change it to? And just looking into it, making calls and searching the internet, I decided to change it to technician other. Submitted that, got rejected. So then I was like, what is the problem? I'm calling these people, what is the problem? They're like, okay, you put on a yellow tab, which is hospital ancillary. Now you have to, if you change it to technician other, it has to be on the group tab, which is green. What they didn't tell me is don't fill out the individual tab and the group tab. So I did that. Boom, submit it, gets rejected. I called back the next day, like, how come? What's going on? Okay, remove the individual tab, resubmit it with the group tab, what you have there. Boom, did that, got rejected. I'm like, come on, what is going on? So like this whole thing with it closing, them not accepting claims on Tuesday, I'm like, oh, please, somebody tell me something. Okay, so I spoke to someone and she was like, oh, let me put you on hold. Let me go to the special team. And she did. Okay. So she came back and she told me, your taxonomy code does not match the group specialty. So I'm like, nobody ever said anything of such nature. And she was like, yes, this is the reason why you're rejected this time. And she was like, the other times I can tell you why, but this time I'm telling you for a fact your taxonomy code does not match your group practice. I'm like, what is accepted? And she's like, no, it's not about being accepted, it's about matching. We only verify the information that is there. So I said, okay, let me look into the group taxonomy code. On the specialty page, let me see if I have it up. I do. So I am going to show you exactly what I'm talking about so you can see the form. Let's see. Okay. Tabs down here. Instruction, group tab green, individual blue, hospital ancillary clinic. Okay, so initially when you are deemed on your taxonomy code, classified, I should say, a clinical medical laboratory, you're going to go here. You're going to go to that tab. And the thing about this tab, it's very simple. I don't know if you can see it. It's like EIN number, your business name, NPI number, effective date of NPI number, organization, billing type, and boom. This here, this Medicare number is a must if you are filling out that tab, okay? The yellow hospital ancillary tab. Some people were very, very, very lucky to put in their CLIA number and it got approved. I was not one of those lucky members. So see here, taxonomy code. That's where your NPPES classification came through. There's a taxonomy code dictionary. So many things that you and your business can be. So just watch that. Then you have your address, right? You got your primary address, your billing address, and that's it. And your email. And it's like, This form has tripped me up for the longest, okay? So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Group tab, okay? That's the green tab. First off, do not, under any circumstance, fill out two, okay? Two tabs, individual and group, boom, mine rejected. So don't do that. So boom, here it is. Text code, group name, your business name, your group, your MPI number for your business, effective date. Now, here, right here, this group practice specialty. Let's go here. There is a drop down. This drop down here. That is what needs to match your taxonomy code. As long as you change it from that you're not listed as a clinical laboratory or like a hospital, I'll look at the instructions and tell you what else it says that you have to fill out the orange tab. Anything outside of that, and you're not applying for individual and you have your business, your group specialty practice has to match something here. So you're in PPES taxonomy classification has to match. So here they have acupuncture, adolescent medicine, allergy, behavior analysis, cardiovascular surgery. They have clinic, medical social worker. These look like individual names, not business name. So what I did was I was like, it's a general practice, right? So if I'm a technician other, this is a business. I didn't think I was specifically classifying myself. That's why I put technician other. Well, guess what? Technician other is not on this list. And they was like, reject, every time reject, every time reject, every time reject. And I called them and nobody is telling me that these two must match until Thursday. What? That's it? That's all I needed to do? So for a month and a half, I've been calling all y'all. Like, I done spoke to all these people and not one person had told me this until now. Like, oh my goodness. So let me try it out. Boom. So I go down and I just found something that was more so for me, right? I am a licensed practical nurse, okay? So I said, let me try it. Put my taxonomy code, same day, changed it, boom, within minutes. NPPES updated it, okay? Emailed me. Right after they did that, I updated the group specialty, practicing specialty on the form and submitted it. So this morning, I got my email back from HRSA. Your provider roster is approved. I'm like, thank God. Thank God. Here we go. Now, I already got approved with Optum, but let me tell you about Optum. I think I explained to you guys that there are two programs that HRSA is running. One is for the uninsured reimbursement program, and the other one, and that one is for COVID. And then there's the underinsured, that is the vaccination program, right? So with Optum, they approved me for the underinsured and had my payee all there all together, and then they rejected the uninsured portion of it, which is like, why? So I had to get off the phone with United Healthcare / HRSA this morning, called Optum. What is the problem? They was like, oh, you weren't registered with United Healthcare. So that provider roster is your registration, is why I was being held up? Yes. Okay. So what can we do to move forward? Because I've already waited a month for Optum prior to activate my account. It is activated, and now you guys rejected one of the most and only important reasons why I signed up for Optum. Okay, well, we do see that as of today, your provider roster was approved and you are active in United Healthcare, and we'll update our system. That could take up to 7 to 14 days. I said, where is the expedited button? Can you talk to somebody? Because I need this today. And she was like, I created some kind of ticket for it to get done. It might get done sooner than that, but we just tell people 7 to 14 days. That's where I am right now. So, not worried. God is good. Other avenues of making money. But this is a huge L if the government does not approve additional funding, which, in talking with a lot of my friends, say that they think that the government will approve additional funding because there is another strain of COVID coming. So we'll see. We will see if they replenish it or not. But as of right now, my TIN is approved. My patient roster finally, as of today, is approved. I'm waiting for Optum to update in their system so that I can submit a patient roster. Now, I had a conversation with HRSA, like, what does that mean? And how long does that take? When you submit your patient roster, I was told, because I don't have the experience of it, I was told that each individual person gets a temporary ID number, which allows you to file the claim to be reimbursed for them. So I'm not going to make it the deadline tomorrow. Well, it is what it is. At this point, there's nothing I can do but wait like the rest of America who is waiting to be reimbursed. So that is the update. If you guys know any more, please comment below. Please call me, text me. Please DM me and let me know. If you guys have any questions for me, hit me up. I'm reachable. All right. Have a blessed day.